but it was an old. Hi. Hey guys, and welcome to the Autumn Sun vlog edition with me, Racquel Shauneil. So, what is the Autumn Sun? You may be wondering. If you don't know, a couple years ago, I think back in 2018, I started a blog, which is really just a compilation of my feelings, thoughts, and perspectives, and a place for me to vent. Really and truly, it's like therapy for me, and I hope that it also serves as a reminder to someone out there, if it's even just one person, that they're not going through this thing called life alone. It arose out of a need for me to get back to my creative nature. As I said, a way of therapy as I coped with my diagnosis of multiple anxiety disorders as well as major depressive disorder. And I guess I'm just documenting my journey and just hoping that someone will tag along for the ride with me. So today, we're gonna do a little bit of a Q&A. I asked my followers on IG for some questions, and I got a few, and especially thanks to my lovely, you know who you are, for the multiple questions as well as the compliment. Thank you so much, my love. But yeah, let's get right to it. We got about 10 questions, so let's go. How old are you? 25. Born October 2nd, so Libra gang all day, every day. Best sign, no questions. What's your favorite movie? A Walk to Remember, and has been that for at least the past decade. I don't think it's going to change. I am a huge sap. Introvert or extrovert? Definitely an introvert, big time. But that's also situational. I wasn't always like this, but we'll get to that in another video. I loved this one. How are you? I'm good. I can actually say that I am good. I am doing my best to decide every day to make it a good day and to just appreciate life for what it is in the moment. And that has taken quite a bit of work. And to say now that I am good, I truly mean it. So thank you for that question. It was really sweet. What motivates you? Well, me. I can definitely say that's not always consistent. I am not always motivated. Sometimes my willpower just isn't there. But I will say that generally my motivation comes from my deep-seated despise for stagnancy. That's really just it. I hate stagnancy. When I want something and I'm not achieving it, that irritates me to my core. And sometimes I wallow in that, but all the time I get up and push through. So that would definitely have to be my motivation. Who's my biggest supporter? My therapist. I love her, but my mother, of course, and the few close friends that I really have. You know, you are. I love you guys so much. Number 7. How do you reset mentally after disappointment? I wallow. Full on wallow. Like tears, the anger, a whole 7 stages. That's me in like the first part. That's what I do. I think it's important to not only acknowledge your emotions, but to allow them. I don't believe in suppressing them. If you're angry, be angry. If you're hurt, be hurt. Allow yourself to really go through the emotions. Because I find that when I don't, at least for me, when the memory comes back up, I feel all the pain and all the intensity again. And it makes it difficult to move forward in a meaningful way. So I wallow. I let myself be disappointed. And then when I'm done being angry, I try to find the bright side. I try to find that silver lining. I try to think, okay, maybe it didn't work out because this could have happened. And honestly, 2020 has been one of those big eye openers in that very respect for me, actually. Quite interesting. But yeah, try to see the bright side. I vent it out. I love to talk. I don't always talk to my friends. Sometimes it's just my therapist. That's all I need to talk to, or that's the only person I need to talk to. And then I try again. Because when it comes to me and my goals, I have a set list of about 10 goals, short term and long term, and they're going to happen one way or the other. This route didn't work out. Well, guess what? The next one, or the next one, it has to happen. What's your go-to song to get your spirit up? Oceans by Hillsong. Every time. Every single time. As well as So Will I, but the Osby Berry, I believe his name is, rendition. Absolutely love him and his tone. Those two songs, definite go to. How's weight loss going? Well, for those of you that don't know, I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS for short. I call it PCOS.
So, editing Kel here. I just realized that I mentioned PCOS and didn't talk about why I mentioned it. But one of the symptoms is excessive weight gain, and it's hard to lose. So, yeah.
Weight loss is going. I don't weigh, truthfully. I have not gotten on a scale since my last doctor's visit. I want to say last year, I think. Or maybe it was earlier this year. Who knows? This year, 2020 has been out. But I don't weigh, but I know that I've lost inches, so that's great. Um, I was able to meet my goal and fit into my dress for my brother's wedding in August. Since then, I've lost another couple more inches. So it's going great. It's going great. I need to get back into my exercise routine, but things in the last month have not been ideal. But we're going to keep going because I'm not done. And last but not least, what's the best gift you've ever received? So I thought about this one, but I couldn't pick just one. I really tried to rank it, but it was so hard. So I have three. And that would be my first guitar, a necklace that I received some years ago, and a notebook. Yes, a notebook. I'm really sentimental. I love music, so my first guitar was so beautiful, and I'm so sad that it was damaged, but I need to get another one. That necklace definitely had some really sentimental value as well. Cherished it for a long time, but that has been lost as well. I still have the notebook, and it was just really sentimental because for the short amount of time the person that gave it to me knew me for, um, and really paid attention to the things that I love because I love to write, duh. But it was just not only the fact that it was a notebook for me to write, but just the aesthetic of it. So, yeah. So, guys, those are all the questions for today. I hoped you learned a little bit more about me. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave it in the comments or head over to any of my social media pages and ask me. I will answer them. Maybe. No, I'll answer them. Thank you for watching today. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.